Namaste engineers, welcome back to Mastering Python series. In the last video, we wrote our very first line of Python code and made the computer talk to us. If you missed that, click the link in the description to catch up. But what if we want our program to remember things like your name, your age, or even your favorite food? You need variables. Think of them like these digital dabbas. How we explored previously? Exactly like that. Let's assume that each compartment in that dabba holds something different and you can label it so you know exactly what's inside. Today we will be covering what is a variable, the big four data types, naming rules and conventions, a small recap, and a bonus fun fact. So stay tuned for that. So, what exactly is a variable? In simple terms, it's just a named storage box for your data. In our last video, we did print hello world. But what if we want to change that message? Instead of typing the message directly, we can store it in a variable. Let's call it greeting. We use the equal signs to assign a value to it. Greeting equals to hello world, and then we print out that same greeting. Exactly the same way, except that we're putting the message in a variable. The same result, but now we can easily change what's inside our greeting box. Let's change it to Namaste world instead of hello. And print that out. We've just updated our variable. Let's try with another example. This time by creating a recipe for a biryani. Let's say spices equals to turmeric, chili powder, garam masala. Main ingredients: rice, water, chicken. And then culminating into the biryani recipe, main ingredients plus spices is equals to biryani recipe. Honestly, this is probably the most inedible biryani I've ever seen. Definitely not eating this one. Anyway, this is incredibly powerful because it makes our code flexible, like a spice box. You don't have to remember what spices in each recipe when you label them, let's say turmeric, chili powder, and garam masala. Variable work exactly the same way. You give a piece of data a name and Python remembers it for you. This is a core concept in all programming, regardless of the language. Variables are used extensively and almost everywhere. Fun fact: in some compiled or static languages, constants are first class citizens in the language. They're different from variable and are often preferred over variables. Why? It's because the compiler, the stuff that converts human code to machine code, doesn't need to keep track of the constants in its memory. Once it's used and it's not needed, it's removed from the memory, thus using less space in memory. While Python, it keeps track and garbage collects everything. The four core data types. Now, these digital dabbas can hold different types of things. Let's look at the four most important ones. First, we have strings. A string is just text. Your name, your favorite movie, a message which says, sorry, your payment failed. Those are all strings. In Python, you wrap them in a single or double quote. Next up, integers. These are whole numbers without any decimal, like age, the number of likes on this video. Let's take it to 500 likes, please. Or the score in a cricket match. But what about numbers with decimal points? For that, we have floats. Think of a price like 499.50 or a percentage like 9.5%. Those are all floats. GST rate 18%. So can be represented as 18.0. And finally, we have one of the most important types, a Boolean. A Boolean can only have two values, true or false. That's it. Is the user logged in? True. Is it raining? False. It's a simple yes or no. Have you subscribed yet? No? Then do so quickly. Naming rules and putting it together. Just like you can't name your child 1 to 3, or maybe you can. Variables in Python have a few conventions for naming things. It's a common practice to use snake case, which looks like this, with underscore separating words. Similar to how we have lowercase, uppercase, and sentence case in natural language, Python has its own convention. Snake case for variables and functions, where spaces in new words are separated using an underscore. This is the recommended style for most things in Python. Camel case, also called Pascal case, where spaces are omitted and new words have their first character capitalized. Use this for class names, not variables. Uppercase with snake case together, so let's say some underscore constant in all capital for values you intend as constants. Python doesn't have true constants like some languages. Variables can always be reassigned, but we use this convention to signal to the interpreter, the Python interpreter, do not change me. Just like our tiffin boxes in school, you remember? अगर मम्मी ने बैंगन दिया है डब्बे में तो वही रहेगा. Magically won't change to chicken biryani. I'm a big foodie, but I just hate brinjals. On a serious note, let's put it all together. How do you combine these variables into a sentence? The best way is with an F string. Just put an F before the opening quote and wrap your variable names in curly braces. See how easy that is? We just built a mini invoice system. This is the foundation of building much bigger things. If you're finding the Dabba and Samosa examples helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who are just starting their coding journey. It's time for the bonus fun fact. Did you know that Python is a dynamically typed language? That's honestly just a fancy way of saying that you don't have to tell Python what type of data a variable will hold, like you do in other languages. Python is smart enough to figure out on its own. You can even change a variable's type on the fly. Let's say my variable is equal to 10. Python infers this as an integer. But if we change this to, let's say, a string 10, Python will now infer it as a string. It's like a magic box that adapts to whatever you put inside. Super flexible, and one of the big reasons why Python is so beginner friendly. So to recap, variables are named containers for storing data. We learned about the main data types, strings, integers, floats, and Boolean, and a little bit about how to use F strings to print them out nicely. You have taken another huge step towards learning Python and programming. In the next video, we're going to take our Dabbas and organize them into shopping lists and menus using lists and dictionaries. It's where the real power of programming starts to show. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching and keep coding. Bye.